My name is Ed.
Josh.
Mary,
BJ.
Debbie, Laura,
John.
And I'm Jessica, and I'm here to talk to you about school nutrition and lunches. Are you ever worried about your child's safety? Do you hope and try to protect them and teach them things for when they get older? You would obviously never want them to get murdered, killed in a car accident, start smoking because of what that could lead to with cancer. So many parents do all that they can to give their children a safe and long life. Then why as a society are we letting obesity win? It is the silent killer. In case you aren't aware, heart disease kills more people each year than accidents, murders, or even cancer combined. According to the Business Insider, in the past 100 years, it has risen from the fourth to first and primary killer in the U.S. With statistics like these, we as a society are failing. Obesity is a primary cause of heart disease, and we need to start making changes and teaching our children how to eat properly and take care of themselves. And what better way to start than in school? That is when they are youngest, and that is where they spend the majority of their time growing up. They have to learn at a young age to incorporate fruits, vegetables, not have so many carbs and starchy food. School lunches need to be healthier and nutritious, and with obesity on the rise, we need to make a change and a drastic one now. Who remembers lunches when you were in school? Your options are things like pizza, cookies, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy, pretty much anything cheap, unhealthy, and that will just fill their kids so they can run around. A study done for the New York Times in 2011 showed startling results. The study was done with groups of 6th graders and shows the ones who ate lunch from school compared to those who brought their lunches in from home. The school lunches were 29% more likely to be obese. The obesity is not something to take lightly. The CDC shows that 70% of our youth from 5 to 17 have at least one risk factor for cardiovascular disease already. It explains how many problems stem from those that are obese. They become more likely to develop diabetes, sleep apnea, can even have stroke or heart attacks later on in life, and not to mention all of the social problems that could be stemmed from it. You don't want your children to be teased, bullied, and you would want to protect them when they are going to school. So why not stop what could help their self-esteem raise a little bit? In 2012, over a third of children in America were diagnosed as overweight or obese. And considering that goes hand in hand with heart disease, and in the same article, it also shows that the CDC states that there are many as 1 in 4 deaths are due to heart disease in America. We need to start caring about this. We need to start putting options for these students that are healthy, vegetables, fruits. They need to start learning their nutrition in school. And when it comes to nutrition and health, for our younger generation, there are 2 main names and leaders in this movement. British chef Jamie Oliver has basically claimed the food revolution. He has launched so many programs and raised so much money all over Britain and now to the U.S. And he has helped get healthy lunches in schools all around communities and getting them involved. He has helped by changing laws and raising money for schools to be able to afford the free lunch and assisted lunch that they need to meet the dietary needs that are better. Also, First Lady Michelle Obama has been a huge spokesperson in the campaign Let's Move. And according to the new national guidelines, she, along with our Agricultural Secretary, Tim Vilsack, released the new federal nutrition standards in 2012 that finally started capping for our calories for lunches that are offered. Elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools, they vary depending on the age and how many calories that a student will be able to have in one sit-down meal. They also are making it to where everyone has to have at least a fruit and a vegetable option. Now, they also tried to get a lot of starchy items limited and taken out of the menus, such as pizza and potatoes, but our Congress put a block to that, and this is where we as a society can make a difference. Educating the children is a parent's job, and looking into our community to see how you can get involved is what will help them. The biggest problem with schools is being able to afford dietitians, nutritionists, and we need to start doing fundraisers to help provide the public schools with the money necessary. And there are so many going on around the community, you just have to look in and learn. Jamie Oliver's website is a great one to see what's going on around you. All in all, I hope everyone understands a little more the severity of the school lunch problem that we have and the dangers of obesity that comes with it for our youth in the country. I want to leave you with a few powerful words from our former Surgeon General, Richard Carmona. He stated something I felt was very moving. Because of the increasing rates of obesity, unhealthy eating habits, and physical inactivity, we may see the first generation that will be less healthy and have a shorter life expectancy than that of their parents. Thank you.